Sweet. All right. There we go. Got TikTok and also the YouTube and Twitch all up at the same time. Sweet freaking Moses. This is going to be a cacophony of bad results. And I don't know where my drawing glove went.
That's the fun of it.
Like, really? Like, really right now? I can't... Okay, I guess I have to use this really old one. I'm not the biggest fan of. That has a hole in it! Of course it has a hole in it. Alright, so... I'm gonna close that out. Don't need that anymore. Because... For people that don't know, I just did an animation for the Sonic, whatever the crap it's called. And what's up, Jackie? But yeah, I did a animation for the Sonic thing. That okay. There we go. All right.
You're not putting up a stream on Discord.
Oh, if my internet can handle it.
If you can't, that is fine.
Let's see if the internet can handle it. Oh, and for the people on TikTok that don't know, my secretary friend Danny is on with me. I'm sorry, I sound really exhausted. It's because I am. And to answer your question, Jackie, I am exhausted. Thoroughly exhausted. And I have a cat meowing at my crotch for no odd reason. Misty, I love you. Please leave. Move.
I always forget you have a cat.
I
always remember about Ember. I
have 2 cats, 2 dogs, and 10 mice. And in under a month and a half, I'm going to have a baby. So I'm feeling like this guy right now.
My good sir, again, that is what you do indeed call a cacophony of just things. So.
Oh yeah.
That is a lot of stuff at once.
Yeah. I exist. I'm tired and I exist. Alright, so I got that. Bada boom, bada boom. Okay, cool. Alright.
The Sonic one came out really well.
I did that. Oh, trust me, I actually used to be, Jackie, I used to be Deadpool here in the town that I'm in. I was called Discount Deadpool. And that happened all the freaking time. I went to parties and stuff like that, and how many kids that would say, "Oh my gosh, I watched your movie." I'm like, "Oh, so you watched a PG-13 movie?" And they're like, "Oh no, rated R." I'm like, "Ho ho 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 ho. Your parents are really good, aren't they? The best parents in the world, I guess." My parents were like that, and that's how I ended up like this. Oh, internet connection is unstable. Oh. I might have to
just remove.
Yeah, I was about to have to.
Yeah, just.
There we
yeah, it's. I can just keep going with the flow of just reading. We're good.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to get this one done quickly. Hey, stop trying to hop up on my bookshelf. Yeah, meow yourself. Love you, but you're being a little prick. A frog in my side.
Biggest prickus.
Oh, Danny, Jackie says hi.
Hi.
Alrighty. So, what I am going to do... Misty, that is not an invitation to come over and claw my arm while I'm drawing. That's my drawing arm!
If I had all chat stuff, that would be a cavalcade of moderation right there.
Yes. Oh, sweet frickin' Moses. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me a lot, and that one's still green. I'm okay. I am peachy. I am 110% good.
At least you don't have to worry about too much actually happening. Minus just your animational stuff. At least you have that. to not worry on. I think right now you're in a pretty okay state, minus just having to figure other things out as you go.
Oh,
So there's always the positive in that.
The fun part is I got a lot. I got a lot to do. Personally, I got a lot to do.
Yeah.
More along the lines of mainly because I'm dumb and I have a lot to do. But it is alright. It is fine. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Misty! I freaking swear! I freaking move! Out of here! Meow somewhere else! Stop sniffing my crotch!
Is there any way to close yourself off, or are you just in a very open room?
My office is an open room to the rest of the downstairs area.
You really need to get something for that.
I'm about to get a cat jail. That's not an invitation to... You know what? Come here. Come here. Yay!
They have a bell collar?
Yes.
I heard the bell.
Well, I hear the disappointment from across the room.
Is it your disappointment?
Yes.
Is it immeasurable and your day is soon to be ruined?
Yes, very much.
Okay.
That's life. That's what all the people say. Something,
All
something. I forgot the rest of the words of it.
All I really know is there hasn't been really a lot going on. It's been a very slow week when it comes to everything else. So that's always good.
Well, there was actually a... Missy, I freaking swear... Move.
You really... Yeah, you're probably gonna have to get a cat jail.
So, basically, what I have heard on the interwebs, that something went down in Atlanta today.
Yep. They're still looking for the guy, actually, from what I know.
Gosh, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
The
The world's a fun place.
And it just keeps getting freaking funner.
Damn straight it does.
But oh well. Oh well. Oh well.
All we can do is just be mindful of ourselves and just make sure we're aware.
Aware and staying away from other people, apparently. Jiminy Christmas.
Listen,
Misty,
sometimes that's a godsend
I
of
can hear
itself.
your jingles, and it's getting relatively close to my office. Ah, Morbid Miss, thank you for the follow on Twitch. You are absolutely amazing. Golly, having 3 live streams going at the same exact time. How much do I hate myself? A lot, it seems like. But
I was about to say,
it's fine.
how do you want me to answer that? Do you want a second opinion?
Do you want me to lie to you, or do you want me to tell you the truth? Because the truth is going to be a lot worse than a lie.
No, the truth would have been as much as dumb it was what the lie would have been, because they would have been equally the same answer. A lot.
Really?
Followed your Twitter for a bit, so tell her. Yeah.
Oh, awesome! Thank you.
We've been
You
trying
are
to
amazing.
do these at least every Wednesday, or at least sometimes on the weekend if able.
Moses, this freaking cat! I swear! I swear! Kitty! Leave! I see you! You're not sneaky! You're the opposite of sneaky! Come here.
This is why
You know
I
what?
wish
Say
I
hi
had
to
a
everybody.
cat.
Say hi to everybody. There you go. That's exactly what I
Just-
thought. Now, yeet.
This is...
Yes, I have cats. I love cats. This cat is the most annoying cat I've ever had in my life.
How
Of
long
all
have you
time.
had that cat?
Like, I am going to be brutally honest. I have never had a cat like this before. I love her. I love her to death. But Jiminy Christmas, any freaking time that I might be just chilling and working, she's just like, are you working? I'm going to come over and meow in your face as much as I can. Meow, meow. And I'm like, will you please stop? I'm legit trying to work. And basically she just looks at me and goes, meow.
This is the ramblings of an insane person that's really tired.
Oh, no, actually, I went to the doctor the other day. And while I was at the doctor, they proceeded to go, hey, so we're going to take your blood real quick because you're a tired person, aren't you? I'm like, yes, that's why I came. I'm always exhausted. I don't like being always exhausted. I need to get stuff done. And taking naps constantly does not help me in getting stuff done. And they're like, all right, cool. We'll just take some blood. And I was like, well, I don't like needles. And they're like, no, we're just going to prick your finger to do a blood sugar test. And I was like, oh, for diabetes. And they're like, yes. I'm like, yes, I am well versed in the knowledge of the stabbing one's finger for the diabetes. I understand that. It does not feel good and it's not fun. And they're like, oh, okay, fantastic. So they stabbed my finger. They took my blood. They didn't give it back. And I don't understand how I'm still alive. I'm kidding, of course. No, they took my blood, and she walked back in and goes, well, I got a pamphlet for you. I'm like, oh, pamphlet. Nice. That sounds like fun. What is this pamphlet about? And she's like, oh, pre-diabetic. And I looked and I was like, excuse me? And she goes, well, yeah, you tested 5.6, so you're pre-diabetic. I was like, let me stop you there, Pimpin. I know that whenever it comes to a 5.6, that is not on the scale of a pre-diabetes. You're pretty darn close. You're pretty darn close, kid, but you're not pre-diabetic yet. And she goes, well, actually, they just updated it, and yeah, it falls right under pre-diabetes. So there you go. And I'm like, excuse me? So what you're trying to tell me is that out of my whole entire family, nobody has diabetes, and I'm the only one who is pre-diabetic. And she goes, yeah. And I was like, this is groovy, fantastic. She's like, well, we're going to also do another test later on to just double check. It might be that, might be wrong, but we did like an A something, the one that tests for like 3 months. And basically they're like, we're pretty sure. And I'm like, And it was funny because right before that, she did ask me, so, what do you identify as whenever it comes to your race? Because I cannot tell. And I was like, honestly, I'm a little bit of everything all the time. But it's easier to tell you what I'm not, and I'm not Hispanic or Asian. And she goes, oh, okay, so I was like, I am closer to black. Let's be honest here. I'm closer to black. She's like, I couldn't tell if you were like Native American or whatever. And I was like, yeah, don't worry. I have Native American in me. I have German in me. I have Irish in me. I have a lot of things that are in me.
You're a melting pot.
I am the definition of America. Oh, I was about to make a really horrible American joke right there, and that was not going to be fun.
I will probably ask you about it later if you end up remembering what it is by the time we're done.
Basically, I was going to say, all I need now is like 400 guns and not understanding basic human rights. So...
Okay, never mind. I don't have to.
But basically, I was just like, oh, okay.
Also, hello, Phantom. I didn't even...
Hey, what up, Phantom?
I'm trying to keep up with both my left and right monitor.
But basically, now, I was just like, Oh, and I was talking to my boss, and my boss was like, and also I was talking to my wife too. My wife was like, yeah, there's a different spectrum whenever it comes to apparently anyone of the African American variety. Go figure. And also whenever it came to when I was talking to my boss, I was like, yeah, my wife was like 5.4 or something like that, and she wasn't even close to the spectrum, they said. And I'm just like, oh, that's great. And then my boss was like, oh, did you know that females, their scale is different than the males? And I was like, ah, go figure on that too. Aw, thank you, Creative Talent Dragon fam. You're amazing. You are freaking wonderful. You're the best. Give me 1 second. Misty! Stop it! Stop being a little butt! Like, on a scale of 1 to buttitude, you're on the top of the spectrum, you cat. I love you. I love you so. Come here. Come here. Come here. Tell them what you did, huh? Exactly. That's exactly what you did. You're trying to be innocent and cute. You better stop that. No. I can feel that you.
I'd rather have Ember Hour.
If I had Ember Hour, maybe Ember could keep freaking Missy out of the way. Not attitude. It's attitude. Valid. Valid, Morbid. But yes. So I got that really fun tidbit of information yesterday. So yeah. Maybe I'm pre-diabetic, maybe I'm not. I don't know. We're just gonna keep on keeping on as if nothing ever happened. Well, also I'm gonna be having to go through and make sure that I work out more, eat better, all that fun jazz. Yeah. Cat, feed me, father. You know, actually it's really close. Well, no, their food dropped like 45 minutes ago. Why are you still bothering me?
You thought you would forget, or they thought you were. Yeah, they thought you would.
Well,
forget.
the funny part is that they're not really that far off. I forget everything, like legitimately everything. My brain is a chasm of disappointment. Let's be honest here.
There's a reason why I exist.
Exactly.
My job exists to keep you from forgetting shit, and my job also makes me forget shit.
It's the joys of life. It's like the circle of life, but worse because, well, yeah.
Listen,
I don't know.
It's safe. If we both forget, we're both equally as fucked.
Yeah, but that's the joys of life. All right. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Also, I just realized we're almost on to summer, pretty much. Now we're in May.
Yeah, don't remind me. Summer's so close. So freaking close. Yeah.
There's a lot of fun ideas we can finally do for it. Well, there's a lot of.
If my brain cells can actually function, I mean that's the key. That's the key right there. If my brain cells can function just long enough, enough.
My main thought was if you, because I know you like summer.
50-50. 50-50. I mean, summertime, there's some cool stuff about summertime. I live in a tourist town, so all the people that can't drive from other states and some countries come here, and they all collaborate, and they're like, you know what? How's about we all don't know how to drive together? That sounds like a great idea. Let's make sure to try to run other people over and everything like that. Oh, thank you for sending more roses, and I am drawing an animation.
To be honest, this is why I'm grateful I live in a rural area where traffic only happens in a circle around the whole town, so I can just avoid that. You already know I walk. You already know I walk everywhere, so that just makes it easier for me.
You damn cat! Get away from me! swear if she follows me back into the office, I am going to be so mad.
Couldn't you just put her in a separate... Or couldn't you just put her on the second floor?
I did! You son of a little...
That's the best idea I can give you. Or make someone have to hold the cat hostage. Summer's one of the worst. I mean, to be entirely honest, it's a calm time of year. Minus the heat. Most people, at least I
Not
know,
long
just
enough.
go out of town here, so I can actually have moments of just peace, because there's not much going on. Because why would you come here if you're just gonna go out of
to be
go out
devious
of
again.
state?
And what's
The
up,
only
man?
people, the only people coming up here is just because parks. That's it.
For a second, I thought you said farts, and I was like, "Oh,
I said-
farts, yes."
If I had $1 for every time someone thought I said something that just doesn't sound like what I originally said, I'd have more money than I thought I ever could.
Oh, don't worry. I mean, most people, whenever I tell them the price point that I can buy their stuff for at the comic book shop, they always are like, "Oh, don't you mean like $4,000?" I'm like, "Ha ha ha! That's not the first time I've ever heard that." It is.
Everyone
ungodly.
has the one thing, if they hear too much of, they're going to murder you by the next day.
Exactly. And my personal favorite that people still think is funny. Oh, it did a scan, so is it free? And I was just like, just staring at him, no soul in my eyes, and I just scan them, and I'm like,
I'm not-
you didn't scan, are you free? What is the
I'm
most
sorry.
cursed thing I ever drew? Thank you, Eric, for asking that question. The most cursed thing I've ever drawn. Give me 1 second. I know exactly which one it is.
It seems Arrow has a lot of stuff they want to tell you.
Oh,
Made you an anti-cat barrier.
Microsoft and Activision have blocked the merge? What?
Yeah, but the UK has been like...
Oh my gosh. So, some of the most cursed images I have drawn. Let's see.
Seen some of them. Some of them are something fucking else.
This was a 5-minute crazy Sonic that I drew. I remember that vividly. That was a fun one. Let's see what else I got. I have Betty Boop deflating. I have that one.
Yeah, that's a funny one.
That one was a fun one. What else have I got? I got this abomination. I think I only had like 30 seconds to draw Mickey Mouse, and that's what I drew. No, it was in 1 minute. It was in 1 minute. Trust me, with all these drawings, there is no God now. This was Mario in 30 seconds. This is what professionals do. This is a drawing from a professional. I could charge people for that. Yeah.
You could charge someone for that. Wow, very cursed.
I
drawing.
love this one actually. This one was somebody said, "Make Popeye fat and beautiful," and I was like, "Excuse me, what?"
The man gave up on spinach.
Oh no, the thing is that I was just like, well, fat is beautiful, so I don't. It's not that hard. But then they're just like, well, you got to make a meme out of it. I was like, okay. The Squidward one, the beautiful Squidward. So I did that, and also I love freaking olive oil in the background. Oh, it's gorgeous because that face. Oh, I hate that Squidward face so much.
Didn't you used to actually offer the ability to get like cheaper sketch work like this
Oh yeah,
for a bit?
oh yeah.
It was like It was like $15, wasn't it?
Yeah. I used to do commissions on stream whenever it comes to just people buying it. I also had this one where Ammo Chow is just basically rabid. I actually used to do a thing where I would spin a wheel Oh, here's one. Chungus smoking a cigar. Yep, Big Chungus. I remember that one. That was a fun one. I've drawn quite a few just horrible. I was getting angry because I kept on trying to draw Spyro, and I could not draw Spyro for the life of
You
me.
can spot try the inch of your life.
Oh yeah, people still buy characters. Like, I used to draw characters on stream for adoptions, and people would adopt them. The
They
craziest...
sold pretty well.
Oh yeah, they sold really well. That was the first time I drew Spyro. And I think it was 10 minutes, and I was just like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta go hard. I gotta go and just make this the weirdest thing ever. Because I never drew Spyro before. And then after that, because I was trying to get his head right, for like, I think it was like 3 minutes of that, I could not get Spyro right. So that's why after that, I was like, okay, I gotta draw Spyro. And I kept messing up. I don't know why. I could not get the personality down. And it was really aggravating me. I got really angry. I was spitting fire. Not mad bars. No, I was just spitting straight fire. I wonder, is there any ones that I did not save in PDF or PNG?
What was I gonna say?
Oh, here it is. I think this one was Zelda turning down Link because Zelda is gay. And I was just like, you know, that would be actually quite perfect. I love that, actually. I love that.
Why does it give me Mario Odyssey's ending vibes?
Oh,
To where it just main character getting gypped after a whole journey to just help you out.
yeah. And this one was Jerry puppeteering a happy version of his head whenever he's just old and ready just to retire. Welcome. Oh. Honestly, I would be 110% for that.
I actually would be kind
Hey!
of down for that as well, just to see what people do. I mean, for what people are,
What's up,
there's
Bruce?
probably a lot of that already. Now I think about it, what am I talking about?
Biscuit, sorry, I was yawning like no other. And also, this one of my top favorite ones. Oh, you saw Abby and Mary today? They are up and, oh yeah. That's cool. And give me 1 second. I'm going to run that through Translate. Well, actually, it won't allow me to
To
copy
give you
that.
an answer on the new Zelda game that came out, I haven't seen anything on it, and I don't know if I will play it. Because
I
Nintendo
am
games
excited.
are priced... Nintendo games like that are priced so fucking high.
I am excited for it. I want to
It-
I want to see it go down in price so I can buy it because I am cheap and I won't be able to buy it if it's not cheap, but I really do want to see it and play it. I definitely want to play it. Please let me play it. And give me 1 second. I'm getting a phone call.
Now, people in Twitch chat I can still see. So as a heads up for anyone in any other chat, this will be hard for me to actually read. So you'll have to catch me up if anything's said. Also, it's a Nintendo game. Well, main party. It's gonna be $70. But how stuff is now, that's just kind of given. Also, it's not even just a Microsoft thing. That's just a AAA thing in general where the price has just gone up because of how inflation's been.
There we go. I am almost done with looking up that. Give me 1 second. I got this. 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 Boom. Okay. And translate. Oh, what are we drawing? Haha! I'm not that fast, but I'm fast enough. Oh, I'm like Sonic, but slow. Yeah. Currently, I have been doing an animation, but I was asked what is the most cursed images that I have drawn, and I was going down memory lane really fast to show all the cursed images that I drew. And I'm trying to find any others. I think this Tired Daffy was in a minute, and I think I was talking during that time, and I could not grasp what was going on.
We should do one of those again.
It was a blast. Oh, I remember I had, I think, what was it? I had Sad Amy for 30 minutes and Mad Amy for, I think, 30 minutes. So this one was a Sad Amy in 30 minutes. What else did I have? Oh, yeah. 30 seconds, Spyro. That's what Spyro looks like from a professional. Whoa. I'm such
I'm
a
gonna
great
have
artist.
I'm gonna have to just make a list of 30-second snippet drawings for you to do, because it'd be funny to come back to this.
Oh, yeah. And don't worry, I have Google.
I can already think of a few, actually.
Google. Go here, go here, go here. Translate. Okay, have a good stream. Thank you. Umuda. Alright. I'm learning so much. Yes, I'm learning so much. It's great. Don't worry about it. I'm definitely a professional. Don't worry about it. We're all good here. I'm supposed to actually be working, and right now I'm on Pinterest, favoriting things. Don't worry about it. This is actually pretty good. Pretty good. Oh yeah, most of my drawings look like the character is on crack. That's like legit, and I knew. Why, thank you. At least somebody knew I was going for Obama.
I wasn't gonna comment because I've heard impressions like that over time, so it's just I wanted to comment and make a joke, but I couldn't think of anything.
I really actually kind of want to answer the phone at work doing that. Especially whenever it comes to people that I know. It'd be great. I'll just be like, thank you for calling.
Yeah,
This is your friendly neighborhood Barack Obama. How can I?
it'd be
be of
funny
service?
to do it to someone you actually know.
The bad part is not too far away from where I live. There is a store that was featured on Twitter because in front of the store during COVID and all the riots, there was a protest, and the store was basically ran, I think it is owned by the either the cousin or relative of the leader of the KKK, basically.
Aww.
Yeah, and there was a whole entire protest on both sides, and it hit mainstream media where I think a couple of people, like high, like celebrities, I think Ice Cube commented on it, because basically one lady was like, I'm going to go and get my friends and we're going to basically unalive all of you. And I'll make sure that your kids will be unalive too, and stuff like that. And it was oof.
Yeah, that sounds like oof.
And basically, it was just like, oh, and that is right down the road from me. That's great. And I'm about to have a kid. This is so great. I love it here. It's so wonderful.
That went to Valley Girl for a good second, and I was about to be real concerned.
Oh, there was also a writer strike. That's crazy. Oh, in a Obama voice. I heard that Joe Biden. He's a real shithead. people are just gonna, Obama's just gonna come up to my front door and be like, I don't sound like that. I sound more dignified. I'm like, I'm gonna try. Don't worry about it. Thanks, Obama. Back when I was in high school, I had way too many people that would come up to me and be like, "Oh my gosh, you sound like Donkey! You sound like Donkey from Shrek!" And it was because one of my friends, we were just joking around. I was like, in the morning, I'm making waffles. And immediately, it just spread through the school like wildfire. And everyone was coming up to me and be like, "Oh my gosh, you sound like Donkey!" And we're like, "I don't sound like Donkey." And they're just like, "Oh my gosh, you sound like Donkey right there." I'm like, not everything that a black person says sound like Donkey, okay? We all don't sound like Eddie Murphy.
And I can't tell if that's really an insult or a compliment. It really depends on how much you appreciate Eddie Murphy.
I love Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is a freaking treat. I could just be like, Eddie Murphy's a snack. I love that Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's quite a snack. He got all that cake. Oh, yeah. I don't know either. Welcome to my live stream where I slowly lose all
descend into madness while someone else here watches.
Don't worry about it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Mr. President, yes. How's it going? Now, back whenever I was younger, I would also walk around and be just like, Will Smith. Oh, I know, right? Oh, that is true. Trust me. 99.9% of the time, whenever I am on live stream, I am literally losing my mind, losing my marbles.
But it is part of the character.
Oh, it is part of the character. Don't
worry.
It
is part of the charm. Don't worry about it. He is not going insane. Don't worry about it.
Well, depending on my therapist. My therapist actually stopped talking to me, so
I don't want to ask. I can't tell if this is a gaslight.
I am actually telling the truth. I'm legit telling the truth. So my last session with my therapist, I missed my last session, and I was like, "Hey, I can't be at my last session, just letting you know." And he's like, "Okay, cool, we'll reschedule, I'll call you." And I was like, "Alright, cool." And he never called me back. Never did. And I remember, so, whenever I was actually in therapy, my therapist actually really liked me, because basically what I would do the whole entire time is I would talk, and while I'm talking, I'm dissecting everything I say. Thusly, at the very end of it, I just sit there.
Stop mute point.
Yeah, and I just sit there and I'm like, oh, and I just figure it out right then and there. You son of a biscuit! Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries! Get here! Darn cat! Tell them what you did. Exactly. Hey, Cringe, what's up?
I will say this, I'm not gonna run. I'm here on my own accord because I'm fine with the insanity. It's part of the...
It's part of the charm. It's part of
the
charm.
Like I said at the start, it's part of the charm. You have to be here for it all.
Me, you slimy cat! How? Why?
I'm running out of shit to build your cat.
Also, not gonna lie, hearing this is the funniest shit to me. I'm just trying not to laugh, because I know it's gonna hurt me if I start.
The holes on the metal rack.
If I start laughing, it will hurt my chest to hell, but this is hilarious.
Hey, don't you come any closer.
You sound like Gollum after he has the fucking ring.
Okay. I hear you.
I'm very glad you did not hear what I just said.
Corre, gato! Okay.
Oh, I know exactly how she's getting in now.
You biscuit-eating bulldog of a cat! Back off! Back off! Get off the ammo can! Or you're going in the ammo can! Okay, I'm back. Hi, everybody. I'm okay. I am perfectly fine.
I'm very grateful you didn't hear what I said prior.
Probably kind of did, but I was yelling at the cat.
I said you sound like Gollum whenever he has the ring at that cat. It was
You
that
know,
kind of
valid.
moment.
You know, valid. I valid.
Listen, I've heard you angry more like this prior, and it's just that's the first thought I have. You sound like you're about to go off because someone's trying to take your ring. Which, to be entirely honest, that's fair.
Wait.
There we go, Corey.
Whoa.
I got it blocked off.
You're beautiful. Thank you, Wyatt.
I am creating the Great Wall of China out of random shit.
Why am I not? Oh, it's on eraser mode. That's why. Am I that stupid? Am I that stupid? I am that stupid.
Good job, Corey.
I'm about to say, don't ask yourself that. We both already know it's gonna lead to you telling yourself, yeah.
Sorry. I'm doing okay. Oh, I'm good. I'm perfectly fine. The cat's perfectly fine. The cat's just being a complete butt nugget right now because she keeps on running up, sniffing my crotch, and then whacking it like a freaking chimichanga.
No, stay on the cardboard.
My crotch is not a freaking mouse pad. Do not whack my crotch, cat. Ugh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Are you...
Don't worry about it. It's good. It's okay. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Everything's okay. I just breathe in and breathe out, slowly but surely. I don't know who Shirley is, but apparently they're awesome because I'm breathing.
As long as they're not talking about animal crackers in their soup, I don't care.
Animal crackers in my soup. Monkeys and
I-
raptors loop the
It
loop.
sucks I had to grow up in the age where those songs are stuck in my head because it was just ads.
Built the Great Wall of China out of random household shit.
Oh, I thank you for building the Great Wall of China. Oh, golly. Well,
If she finds a way in now, then we both got a problem.
honey, no, not go, kitty, go. No. I'm going to continue the drawing. I'm going to continue working. Let all my anger and rage and malice just melt off me like an iceberg in the lake.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. It probably won't.
I'm just going to
What if-
relax and take it one step at a time. Oh, I'm not going to worry about the chest pain. It's perfectly fine.
Oh, by the way, tell him I said hi. By the way, whenever you do go back up.
Oh, are you talking about Ember?
No, I just meant marrying them in general. But yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that's fine. That works too.
I shall tell everyone. I will go up to the highest mountain and say, yes. All right, Cam. Sorry.
I'm about to
It's
say
my
you can't breathe
smoker.
with anything. I don't think the highest mountains will let you go.
Well,
You'll pass out
obviously.
before you make it there.
Oh, golly. My throat hurts now.
After
no
all of
real
that, yeah, I
reason.
reckon so.
For no real reason, actually. Just tired. Always. So tired. Now, anytime I see Cartman, I'm just like, "Excuse guys, I'm good. But man, no kitty, that's my pet. No kitty, get your own." Whoever actually does the voice of Cartman, I feel so bad for their vocal cords, because that right there just hurt that hurt my voice. But yes, I shall call you Cam from now on. For you are amazing and wonderful. I can't remember. What color did I make their tongue? Oh, okay. Okay. That sounds like a plan. No, actually, I did figure out that I could do this. I had to take my headphones off to do it because, If I don't take my headphones off, it will literally fling my headphones. But you go, please! And if you don't know who that is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's Roger Rabbit. But if I do that with headphones on, it will literally launch my headphones across the room. It's great. It's wonderful. Oh, Trey Parker, yes. Very talented. Very good. So, Kenny, give me 1 second. It's literally just... But you have to go a little bit higher. I used to be able to do it when I was younger. I used to walk around and do it all the time. Because whenever I was bored at school, I learned, oh my sweet baby rays on a Tuesday morning, cat!
How?
She's a cat! There's no explanation needed! She has the bones of jelly! She can teleport! Say hi
The
to
bones
them.
of jelly
Huh?
don't matter.
Huh?
They can just teleport.
Yeah, just keep on meowing. Everyone loves cats.
Because there's no way she could have gotten in.
I mean, you do. You have 2 of them.
They're not mine.
Whose cats are they?
One's my wife's and one is Abby's.
Okay, that scans. That scans a little more.
Goblin?
Did they get home?
I don't know.
Abby! Mary!
I'll go upstairs and check.
I'm kind of locked in.
I kind of locked you in there.
It's fine. It's fine. This office is my jail cell and my tomb.
It's along that part of a defensive wall. It also keeps you in.
Yes, I got doggos and kitties, but there only one animal is mine, and that is the puppy Ember. And she is adorable, and I love her to death. Even though she's a butt. She is a big butt.
Yeah, that is
But
fair.
she is the size of my foot. And she's not going to get any taller. So she's like me. It's a me. Short.
I still find most people that will now know this fact. The person running the show, I am taller than.
Yes.
The secretary is taller than you. I'm taller than you.
The episode where Tally decides to write a book. And then he goes on Oprah and Oprah's nether regions. Starts rebelling against her, and for some odd reason, they all sound like British and Australian. LOL smiley face. I had a cat when I was little, but aww. Okay, so actually, I got a sad, true, but heartwarming story. So, whenever I was younger, I had some friends that had a cat. The cat's name was Toby, and it was a gray cat. This cat was around for the birth of one of my friends. And they were inseparable. Every night, they would sleep together and everything. They were literally inseparable. I've never seen them apart. And one day, he got too old and he passed. And the day that he passed, I think it was the day of or the day after, his dad worked at the fire department as a fire chief. And they had a kitten that walked up to him. Same gray. Literally the same gray. And he brought her home. And immediately, whenever he put her down on the ground, she walked up to my friend who, Toby, was always around. And whenever that happened, it turned out that they named her, what was it? Chloe. And Chloe, I think, is still alive. But it was literally the day of or day after his passing, and she would always be around the same kid. Because there's 2 kids that they had. But Chloe always took to staying around the one that Toby did. and Toby and Chloe looked identical. Like, legit identical. Like, we could have sworn that Chloe was Toby's daughter. I hear you, Misty. I freaking swear. You know what? I'm not going to give you attention. No.
That was me giving her attention, actually.
Ah! Hello!
Hi.
How was the boy?
He's a little nervous, but he's doing well.
Good. I'm on 3 live streams at once.
Jesus Christ.
I hate myself.
That's-
Yeah. I couldn't hold the yeah long enough,
We
but
watched Cannibalism,
yeah.
you know,
Oh, fun.
good shit.
I had 2 dogs when I was little, but aw.
Corey, do you want BLTs?
Is
Do
that
you?
an actual question?
Yes, I was sent down here to ask the fucking question.
Okay, that's valid. Yes, I would love some. Thank you.
I wouldn't be asking the question if it wasn't a fucking question, Corey.
What do you mean? Do you mean that there's
they have a point, you
questions
know.
that aren't actually questions?
I'm gonna throw this at you, I swear to God.
Swear to me.
I'm gonna aim for your head just so I miss your freaking computer.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be fine. Like, you can hit me with whatever. Just don't hit my computer. My computer is kind of important.
That's how he makes his muns.
That's how I make my muns. I draw the titties, and that's how I make the muns.
Crafty is very concerned.
What is up?
And or wholesome shit if it's through me, because usually most of my stuff's pretty clean.
Yeah. No,
Whenever
do you know
I
the most
finish it.
wholesome thing I got to draw?
But
I got to draw, in memory of someone's pet. It was so great. Hey, what's up, Christ? Oh, Dora and Charlie. Oh, definitely R.I.P.
I'm gonna have to play this next stream as a little box thing if it ends up being another animational one.
Let me.
Alright, Corey,
Yeah.
I don't have anything right now. I have found something that has impressed me.
Oh no. What could it be?
Also, it's difficult as hell. I will say that much because I'm trying to sit through it first.
Let me see if I can find that one wholesome. Yes, I found it. Okay, did I save it? I saved it as PNG. Okay, cool. This was the most wholesome thing I got to draw, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really, really loved it. JTHM.
Oh, but it is a oh.
Oh, I know, right? What
Oh.
is JTHM? I don't know off the top of my head.
I don't know.
But yeah, that. And it was because this one right here, the one that he's resting his head on, is the new puppy that they got. It was the most wholesome thing I got to draw, and I thoroughly loved it. It was so great. Honestly, it hit me hard in the feels because I have tattoos on my arm, and the one that I have on my arm, Invader Zim and Squee, Google it. Okay, I shall. But I have lines on my arm, and a lot of people just sit there and go, "Why the heck do you have lines on your arm?" And I typically tell them, "Oh, it's because of bodies." And immediately, most people think that either A, I'm a serial killer, or B, I used to be in the army, and that's my body count. Or C, I am very...
Or you're immediately honest and say what it actually is.
Yeah, or they immediately think also, that's my body count. No. I just tell them, no, it's the people that I've lost that were very important to me. And one of those marks on my arm is actually one of my dogs, Baby. Baby was the dog that we had whenever I was born. And she acted like a mother to everyone. And I thoroughly missed her. We could not bring her with us whenever we moved states, so we had to give her to one of our friends. And we got a phone call that she died from a Rocky Mountain tick. and it just oof.
Ooh.
Oh, and yes, I do know the game Friday Night Funkin'. Actually, Danny here is
That's what I'm currently
god at
doing.
like a legitimate.
I just
god.
like DDR. I just like DDR.
No. You are legit god at it.
That's what I've been doing this whole time while reading at least Twitch chat because
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't set up right. I will admit that is what I've been doing.
Thank you for the Panda Christ.
I got full
Oh my
charge.
gosh, that's actually a really fun name, Panda Christ. I like that name.
Yeah, Panda Christ is pretty good.
Panda Christ. Dang it, why couldn't I just call myself Panda Christ rather than freaking Corey the Sea? Oh, what? Sonic?
You'd have to read.
I mean, versus Sonic EXE got canceled?
Yeah, it's been canned.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
You see, that is a tale longer than I wish to spend telling 7 other people in this chat how many people you have over there.
Oh, Johnny,
I mean,
that comic. I know what you're talking about now, Christ. That's actually a really good one. Also, there's another one that I have. I think I have it on my shelf over here called Norman something. Where is it? Yes, it's called Norman. It's by Titan Comics. Or it's from Titan Comics. And it's from Stan Silas. And it gives me the same vibes as Johnny. And it's really fun. But it's like this little kid who's wanting to be a serial killer. And he's just like a really young kid. And it's just like he keeps failing miserably at it. And he's like, I want to do this. And everybody's like, oh, look at you, so cute. And it's like, I'm not cute. I'm trying to kill everyone. It's adorable. It did not age well. But yeah.
Are we talking insensitive as sin and it fits its era of when it came out? Are we talking that kind of dated?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because usually when you mean dated, I have to think insensitive dated because it's a period of its piece of its era.
It is a product of its era. Also, did you know that Voltaire, the person who did the song for Grimvish's Billy Mandy, the Brain song?
Yeah.
Did you know that he had a comic?
No.
He wrote and made a comic. I have it.
Is it good?
Eh.
Okay, that's about as much as I would expect. His music's good though.
The music is phenomenal. Golly, like god tier music.
I mean, to be honest, try reading the comic with his music on in the background. Try that. See how that reacts.
I kind of did, and it was kind of still. It wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. I've read worse. I've read so much worse. But it was
also.
It didn't grab my attention as much as I was hoping it would.
I'm gonna have to stream me playing mods again at some point while we're working on this, since animation work will be long. So the next time we do this, I'll have something prepared. Don't worry.
Exactamundo. Me.
I already have a couple of things prepared.
Aw, thank you for the chilies, Christ. A lot of new versus Sonic EX mods got canceled before they even released. Ugh. I'm really hoping that it's not actually the case of Sega.
It was the people running it. It was not a DMCA order.
Okay, good. Because
the people that were running it were not
Sega's
very good people, and it kept getting canned.
Yeah, typically Sega's really good about not.
Yeah, no, they didn't care. Neither parties cared. It's just the people doing it were just not the best of people.
When you're not the best of friends, you don't get anything done. You realize it's not fun, and you can everything. Life's not one happy game. Oh gosh.
Why are you doing this?
Because
why
I am an agent of
why
chaos.
you like this?
I am an agent.
If you're an agent of chaos, what am I? Just a simple bystander? Am I a simple cultist among the chaos? What is this?
Hold up, everybody. Freaking Mike's here. Yes. Okay, if nobody knows, Mike is a freaking phenomenal artist. Absolutely god tier. Sorry, it feels like somebody sprayed some sort of aerosol, and I'm just exhaling the aerosol. It's not fun. Whew. Ooh, and Mario Madness. Nice.
Cheesecake Warrior asked a good question. In Twitch.
Oh, me.
I wonder the
I
only
agree.
person I trust my persona with.
Oh gosh, I almost fell. My chair decided to start leaning forward.
The only person I trust my persona with when it comes to making art for me. Period.
Oh, thank you.
Just
But also, Mike, good golly, Mike is a phenomenal artist. And also gives amazing advice when it comes to art. Dead serious. No cap. The funny part is I still don't understand what no cap actually exactly means. See
no
ya,
shit.
Cam.
No bullshit.
Oh, we straying. No cap. Oh, you can find it's Mike Cronin, so it's Cronin. You can find on Instagram, TikTok. I know you have a Facebook. Do you have a Twitter? I don't know about. Do you have a Twitter? I can't remember. I'm awake. I swear.
I'm awake because my fingers are hurting. I know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah. You do have a Twitter. Oh, but you don't use it much. It's all right. But yes, Instagram is a place that I typically see most of his art come up.
Also, question for you: how long have you been over 6,000 followers for?
Who? Me?
Yeah, when did it go over?
I cannot remember.
But it's been over for a little bit, because I remember it was at 5,000, like in the 800s for a bit, so you have gotten an influx.
I think I remember what happened with the influx. I think the influx was because there was something that I drew that blew up, and I can't remember what it was. It's been a minute. It was probably a piece of fan art, 9 times out of 10. No, I can't remember. Oh, TikTok is Mike Cronin 57. Oh yeah, we do get video games now.
Cheesecake Warrior, you can probably get it from him if you're friends with him on Discord. That's not hard to find. And or me, because it's not hard. It's not hard to get a hold of me since I'm in his server as well.
Yee yee.
So in short, just get it from one of us.
Yeah, we'll send it to you. There we go. And unfortunately, I'm probably going to be having to hop off real soon, because I was going to go only till 8:31. Sakura!
Which is exact. That's exact.
Yeah. So I'll probably go for about 5 more minutes, because I really kind of want to get to number 7 whenever it comes to the layer.
Also, the person in chat asked how your day's been.
Oh, it has. It's been. It could have been bad. It could have been worse, but it's been. So whenever it comes to the games over at Comic Force, basically, I'm trying to just get any games right now. But we were doing a trial run for a minute, and now we got it so that we actually are buying, selling, and trading games. So I'm excited, because that's what I used to do all the time over at the pawn shop.
I need to find a bag for a Game Boy Color. I really need
Oh,
one.
a bag?
Like a back. Like a battery back.
eBay.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was gonna hunt one down, because when I was younger, my father had a full Game Boy Color in Advance. Someone ruined the Advance. When I was younger, I was smart and just said, you know what? I'm just gonna ask if I can have this, and was able to have it.
Nice.
I have a broken Pokemon Red copy.
Oh.
No, here's the funny thing. It works! All the Pokemon are just black squares, though. And you can't save. So you have to beat the game in a single battery life run.
Well, the battery's dead, and you might be having issues with... you just need to go through and clean the pins of it.
That's already been done. It's just...
Oh, it's even worse? So that's a motherboard issue. Oof.
Here's the
Sorry,
thing, the
that
Game Boy
thing's dead.
still runs fine. No, everything else runs completely fine. It's just those particular sprites don't work. Every other game I put in it works completely fine. It's the cartridge.
That's weird.
The cartridge thing is fucked.
Yeah,
Silver
you
works
definitely do have to
fine.
come out and check it out. And Cheesecake, oh, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, I will say the animation looks stunning. Like, I love the animation. I love the style. Everything about it is just really fun. I haven't got to watch a lot of it.
I haven't
really do.
I haven't seen it.
It looks adorable. And apparently they tackle a lot of great things in it. So I'm pretty down with that. But
I have
the one thing I do miss is definitely I really freaking miss SWAT cats and gargoyles.
I've been sitting through Inuyasha again through a lot of my spare time just because I haven't seen it in years and I actually want to see where the sequel show's been. See if it does anything better.
Oh, actually, my wife, who's huge into Inuyasha, watched the sequel and actually enjoyed it.
I heard it was good, but I wanted to watch the original to come back into it with a full, fresh mindset.
Yes, and I want Batman Beyond back. Why can't we have Batman Beyond back? And like Michael Kovic, aka Angel Dust, voice Funtime Freddy. Oh. What?
Shit, people spend hundreds of dollars.
Oh yeah, that is true. Like, tons.
So I stashed it in my room because like I love
It would be good.
my mom's husband now.
Is somebody outside burning something?
She's burning sage.
Can you smell it from inside? Can you smell it from there?
Cinnamon. Okay. That's what I'm smelling. Got it. Okay.
Yes, Corey, I'm outside.
Burning! Oh, good golly. Alrighty.
How far?
Hmm?
Actually, no. I'll ask afterward. You're fine.
Okay. Alrighty, everybody. I am going to have to hop off. It has been an absolute blast. Great to see you all. Thank you, everybody on TikTok, for showing up. I'm hoping to do more lives sometime. We'll see. It's been crazy. Also, card games. See ya. Also, Cheesecake Warrior. They need to come out with a full circle with the Ed. Oh, that would be nice. But I have to hop off. I have to go eat, get stuff ready, go pick up my wife, and all that fun jazz. Oh, Arrow, why is everybody coming back right whenever I'm about to leave?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But for real, though, everyone have a wonderful night, folks. We'll see you next time.
Stay safe, kick butt, claim names. You know, the wakes. Alrighty. So, let's first log off to end the TikTok stream. Now I'm going from here. Oof, something is really irritating my throat. And goodbye, everyone, on the YouTube and the Twitch.